Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. I have a Solana video for you guys. Got some awesome Solana news that's happening right now today. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. All right, so Solana's got some big things going on today. I'll cover that in just a second here. Let's go into the charts here. We got 1.7 trillion market cap in crypto again. Bitcoin's back up almost to 43,000. It was at 43,000, came down just a hair. Got Ethereum back up over 2,300 and Solana back up over $100. So Solana's done a kind of a 360 move and just came right back up from around $80 back up to over $100. So kind of switched to a bullish momentum, and there's a lot to do with that and the reason why here. So currently at $100, if we look at, let's just go back like even a week here, we were down to $80 just a week ago. Now, if we go to the chart here, we switched to a bullish momentum, but there's a reason for this price action change. The change is due to this when airdrop. So let's take a look at that here. It says when airdrop concludes with unclaimed supply burn, prices see significant movement. And the it's kind of like the when token is basically their version of like a meme token for Jupiter. So the airdrop was conducted through Jupiter, the DEX that's on Solana, large-scale test for its new launchpad. Jupiter's platform was set to be utilized again to launch its own token, Jupe, and that's what's happening today. They're doing the Jupe airdrop and targeting nearly 1 million wallets. When's airdrop strategy was expansive, targeting over 1 million eligible Solana wallets. This is for active Jupiter users from the past 6 months and holders of various popular NFT projects on the platform, and Solana Saga smartphone users. So Solana smartphone users qualified for this as well. So they talk about this a little bit here. I'm not going to get into that too much. They burned the remaining supply of the unclaimed when already. But the big news for today is Jupiter's doing the airdrop for the Jupe token. And I'll put the link to this guide in the description of the video from the Phantom app. And it's basically one of the most massive airdrops ever in crypto history. So if you used the Jupiter exchange last year, I think before November 2nd, I think it tells the date in here, I think it was before November 2nd of last year, you could qualify for this airdrop. Now, I wasn't using Jupiter, I was mostly using Radium when I was doing my swaps. I didn't use Jupiter, unfortunately, so I didn't qualify for this, but a lot of you may have qualified for this, so you may be getting this airdrop. And so you can check the link for this Phantom app article to see if you qualify or not. They've got the eligibility requirements in here, but there's going to be 10 billion tokens minted. 40% will be going to the community, starting with an airdrop of 1.35 billion tokens going to nearly 1 million wallets. Do you know if yours will be one? In this guide, they cover everything you need to know to do that. The total supply is going to be 10 billion. And so they're airdropping basically, 13.5% of the supply. So massive airdrop. It's going to be one of the biggest DeFi protocols on Solana, processing 3.7 billion in transaction volume in 2023 alone for November. So huge transaction volume on Jupiter. And Uniswap registered 17 billion and 12.2 billion respectively in the same period. So not as big as Uniswap, but still pretty big. So what is the Jupiter token? It's a governance token which allows community members to approve, sanction, and vote on all aspects of the Jupiter platform. You can approve data liquidity, emission plans, sanction token mints after Genesis mint, and you can vote on projects for ecosystem initiatives. And then they've got a video here. I'm not going to play that. You guys can watch that video if you want to. How to qualify for the Jupiter airdrop. Basically, there's 955,000 wallets which interacted with Jupiter directly before the 2nd of November of 2023 that are eligible for the first Jupiter airdrop, which is one of the biggest to date. If you're not eligible for this Jupe airdrop, don't worry, there's more to come. For updates on the Jupe airdrops, be sure to follow Jupiter on X. Also keep in mind that airdrop rewards are generally tied to activity, so the more you buy, sell, and trade on Jupiter, the higher your future airdrop allocation likely will be. The nice part about Jupiter is, being on Solana, there's like no gas fee really. So you can swap on there without having hardly any gas fees accumulated at all. Where ETH, it's a real pain to do any kind of swaps on ETH because you're paying for all those gas fees. So I know a lot of people in my Discord were using Jupiter to swap their tokens, so hopefully you guys take advantage of this, because I know some people definitely qualify for this, and you could get a significant airdrop depending on how much volume you are using on the DEX. So make sure you check this out. And then they have the link here in this article, so hopefully this is a legitimate link. Just make sure you're using the legitimate actual link to the claim site. So it sounds like you have to claim these. They won't just be airdropped to your wallet. Notice you need to hold Sol in your Phantom wallet to complete the process. So they're saying here the Jupiter airdrop will take place on January 31st, 2024, which is today at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I guess once the claim is live, you can claim your Jupe tokens on the Jupiter LFG launchpad. So make sure you actually go to their official launchpad to claim it. Don't click on any other links or anything like that, so you don't connect your wallet to a bad site. So that's one huge warning out there for you guys. Make sure you're connecting to the official Jupiter launchpad, LFG launchpad, not some other third-party, phishing site or whatever, and get all your tokens stolen. So be careful of that. Make sure you're absolutely careful and that you're connecting to the official Jupiter site for that. So jump back into Solana here again. We could come back down here and maybe touch down against this $80 support again, or maybe we come a little bit down here and then take off again. It's really hard to say. It'll be interesting to see what happens once this airdrop is completed, if Solana keeps its bullish momentum or not, because a lot of times these things will hype up right before these airdrops and then they'll drop off and people will sell afterwards. So that's one thing to be aware of. It'll be interesting to see how that affects Solana's price over the next few days. So we'll be watching this closely. But we've had a turn of events with the market. Things kind of swung around and went bullish again on us. So it's hard to say if we're just gonna move up a little bit more and then come back down a step lower. It's really hard to say what we're going to do in the market, so we really don't know for sure, because crypto is pretty much a mind game, and the whales are pretty much in control as to how this market is going to turn either direction. So we could jump back down under 40,000 with Bitcoin, which could drive the rest of these lower, or we could start moving back up again. It's really hard to say. I'm hoping that we'll keep moving up for a little bit yet before we get a big correction, because there's a lot of projects that are supposed to be launching over the next month or two here, and I'm hoping that they have a successful launch for a lot of people that got into those investments early. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover for you guys. I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to check out my free Telegram and my Discord through Patreon. The links are in the description below. That's what I've got for this video, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next video. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me.